Good morning, everyone. My name is Krishang Agarwal, and today we explore a significant shift in human expression, AI as a co-creator in the arts and creative industries. For centuries, the artist's toolset remained stable, but now we introduce a new tool that actively suggests, iterates, and hallucinates alongside us. We are moving from the age of the solo creator to the curator-creator, working in tandem with artificial intelligence. Over the next few minutes, we will unpack how this technology reshapes visual art, music, and film, the ethical dilemmas it poses, and what the future holds for creative professionals. So, why this topic, and why now? We've passed the point of theoretical discussion. This technology is no longer science fiction. Tools like DALL, Midjourney, and ChatGPT have moved from niche research labs into mainstream culture in less than 3 years. As James Vincent noted in The Verge, AI generators are now a fundamental part of the internet's visual language. For anyone entering the creative industries, ignoring AI is no longer an option, it is rapidly becoming a requirement. Understanding co-creation is essential because the definition of what it means to be a professional artist is being rewritten as we speak. The importance of this topic rests on 3 pillars: partnership, democratization, and ethics. First, the narrative is shifting from fear of replacement toward the reality of partnership, with creatives adopting AI for prototyping and ideation. Second, we are witnessing the democratization of creativity. AI tools lower the technical barrier to entry, opening the floodgates for who gets to be a creator. Finally, the speed of adoption is outpacing our regulations, making it vital to understand ethical implications before they become irreversible norms. Before we look at specific industries, we need to define AI co-creation. It's not simply pressing a button, it's a feedback loop, a dialogue between human intent and machine generation. Technically, this relies on generative models like GANs and diffusion models. AI contributes pattern recognition, offering suggestions and unexpected directions. The human remains the conductor, providing semantic meaning, emotional context, and final decision-making. Let's look at how this applies to the visual arts, perhaps the most visible frontier of the AI revolution. Tools like Stable Diffusion and Midjourney have fundamentally changed the concept art phase, allowing rapid exploration of mood and lighting. Artists like Refik Anadol use AI to create entirely new art forms, like fluid data sculptures, visualizing how a machine remembers or dreams. Moving from the eye to the ear, the impact on music production is equally profound. Artificial intelligence is now capable of generating complex melodies, harmonies, and even full instrumental compositions, understanding music theory deeper than many human casual players. These tools are used to break writer's block, allowing composers to act more like directors, curating the best moments from AI's output. In film and media, AI streamlines the pipeline from pre-production to post-production. Large language models generate script outlines and dialogue, while Runway ML allows editors to change lighting or generate backgrounds using text prompts. The short film The Frost was entirely AI-generated, suggesting a future where high-end CGI is accessible to anyone. What are the strategic benefits of AI as a co-creator? First and foremost is speed. The time to prototype is reduced to near zero, allowing more experimentation and faster iteration. Second is variation. AI helps us escape our creative ruts by suggesting combinations we would never dream of. Third, and critically, is accessibility. For creators with physical disabilities, AI interfaces offer a new way to express their imagination. However, we cannot paint this picture without looking at the shadows. The rise of AI co-creation brings severe ethical concerns. The biggest issue is copyright and ownership. If I prompt an AI to create an image, do I own it? The laws are struggling to keep up. Then there is the issue of dataset bias and theft. Models are trained on billions of images scraped without consent. Finally, the lack of transparency in black box models makes it difficult to hold anyone accountable when AI produces harmful or plagiarized content. If we zoom out to the societal level, the implications become even more complex. There is a genuine risk of devaluation if the market is flooded with good enough, AI-generated content. This leads to shifting labor roles, moving away from creation jobs toward editing jobs. Culturally, there is a risk of homogenization if AI models, trained on Western-centric data, flatten diverse cultural identities. This brings us to our critical analysis. How do we balance the machine and the human? AI excels at pattern recognition, knowing what a sunset looks like statistically, but it has never felt the warmth of the sun. Humans, on the other hand, provide lived experience, understanding subtext, irony, pain, and joy. The most successful co-creation happens when we use AI for the how, the technical execution, but reserve the why, the meaning and story, for the human. Let's look at who is doing this right in the real world. Refik Anadol is the gold standard for high art AI, treating data as a pigment to create massive installations. Grimes launched elf.tech, allowing fans to transform vocals into her voice using AI, splitting royalties 50-50. Sony uses AI for adaptive soundtracks in video games, changing music in real time based on player actions. To summarize our findings, AI is expanding human creative capacity, allowing us to visualize and sonify previously impossible ideas. We are trading traditional craft effort for efficiency, but this comes at the cost of legal and authentic certainty. Despite the algorithm's power, human imagination remains the central engine. The future belongs to the hybrid creative. Based on this analysis, I propose the following recommendations for the future. For policymakers, we need immediate legislation regarding transparent datasets and opt-in models to protect artists' rights. For the industry, use AI to eliminate drudgery, but keep humans as final decision-makers to ensure quality and soul. For artists, do not fear the tool, learn it. Focus on developing hybrid skills, directing a vision with every tool available. For educators, we must integrate AI literacy into art and design curricula, teaching students to critique and edit AI outputs responsibly. Our discussion today was informed by a range of academic and industry sources, including research from the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development and technical analysis by L. Gamel. Thank you for your attention. I hope this presentation has shed some light on the complex, exciting, and challenging future of co-creation. I am now happy to take any questions you might have.